I'm taking. Every move I make feels lost with no direction. My faith is shaking. I gotta keep trying. Gotta keep my head held high. There's always gonna be another mountain. I'm always gonna wanna make it move. Always gonna be an uphill battle. Sometimes I'm gonna have to lose. Ain't about how fast I get there. Ain't about what's waiting on the other side. It's a climb.
The struggles I'm facing, the chances I'm taking, sometimes might knock me down, but you know I'm not breaking.
I know it, but these are the moments that I'm gonna remember most. Just gotta keep going. But I gotta be strong. Just keep pushing on. There's always gonna be another mountain. I'm always gonna wanna make it move. Always gonna be an uphill battle. Sometimes I'm gonna have to lose. Ain't about how fast I get there. Ain't about what's waiting on the other side. It's a climb. Yeah. There's always gonna be another mountain. I'm always gonna wanna make it move. Always gonna be an uphill battle. Sometimes I'm gonna have to lose. Ain't about how fast I get there. Ain't about what's waiting on the other side. It's the climb. It's the climb.
Thank you, students, for your beautiful performance. We appreciate you sharing your talents with us. I'm Julie Bonaminio, Senior Associate Dean for Medical Education. It has been my privilege to serve the School of Medicine for the past 28 years. We have several guests attending this year's ceremony that we'd like to acknowledge. Dr. Stephen Seitz, Executive Vice Chancellor, KU Medical Center, who will be joining us shortly. Dr. Robert Klein, Vice Chancellor for Academic and Student Affairs. Ms. Jordan Snow, representing the Alumni Association. And Mr. Ryan Butts, representing KU Endowment for the KU Medical Center. Today, the University of Kansas School of Medicine is honored to welcome the class of 2029. Through their participation in the White Coat Ceremony, these 211 students are accepted into the profession of medicine and into our medical community. The White Coat Ceremony is one of a series of student-focused initiatives developed by the medical school as part of its professionalism curriculum. This school-wide curriculum was implemented to foster a culture among students and faculty that honors the ideals of medical professionalism. Maintenance of patient interest above physician self-interest, altruism, accountability, excellence, duty and service, honor and integrity, and respect for others. Created by the School of Medicine in 1999, the academic societies provide an avenue to foster positive professional interactions among the student body and faculty. The societies, named for prominent leaders in the school's history, focus on activities to enhance student-to-student and student-to-faculty interaction, to promote a sense of community for students and faculty, and to encourage the development of professional attitudes and behaviors among students. Today marks the beginning milestone for the members of the class of 2029 as they embark upon their medical careers. We wish each of them success as they pursue their academic and their professional goals. Now we'll hear from the Executive Dean of the School of Medicine, Dr. Akinlolu Ojo. Dean Ojo.
Thank you very much, Dean Bonaminio. MD class of 2029, good afternoon to each one of you. I am deeply honored to join you today to bear witness as you don your white coats and take your oath of commitment. Before I introduce our keynote speaker for this white coat ceremony, I want to take a few minutes to expand on my remarks to you last Monday at the start of your orientation. On Monday, I said that when you leave KU School of Medicine in about 1,400 days from now, you will be among the best trained medical school graduates anywhere on the planet. Look at the faculty seated behind me on the platform. They represent the leaders of our medical education program. They will ensure, through diligence and hard work, that you will get a first-class medical education. That is our promise to you. We have always kept that promise to those who came before you. We will keep that promise to you. Among many reasons, there are three important reasons why we will keep our promise to you. Number one, in 4 years' time, you will get a medical license. You'll be responsible for the care of thousands, in some cases, tens of thousands of patients over your long professional practice life. For each of those thousands of patients that comes before you, there will be no margin for error, because the right treatment at the right time, in the right place, is the expectation of every single patient. 100% of your patients will have that expectation. One grievous mistake on your part may be life-changing for that patient. It may make the difference between life and death. At the conclusion of your training, you can be rest assured that you will be physicians who will avoid grievous error, and you will not be known for making medical mistakes. The second reason why we are obligated to keep our promise to you of the finest medical education is that medical education is very expensive. It is about the most expensive professional education, and you are paying for it. You and the state of Kansas are investing in your medical education. You will receive a medical education that is worth a lot more than the cost. We will not shortchange your education. Finally, some of you may not know this. By coming here to this school, you have chosen one of the best medical schools in the country. On almost all measures of assessment by previous graduates and independent evaluators, this medical school is ranked in the top decile, that is, in the top 10 to 15 among the 158 allopathic medical schools in the country. Congratulations. The reason why we are ranked so highly, the reason why we are one of the best in the country, is because we have exceedingly high standards of medical education and of professionalism. Once again, look at the leaders on the platform behind me. They will ensure that we maintain those high standards with you. So MD class of 2029, it is now your duty to rise up to the high standards of this school, because we will not lower that standard for you. It is in that spirit of high standard and excellence in all that we do that we can confidently promise you a world-class medical education. Now, back to the oath of commitment. The promises that you make in the oath that you take this afternoon lay the foundation for your journey as student doctors. Adherence to these principles will be important to your success. 4 years ago, we started a new tradition of inviting our most recent Rainbow Award winner to give the keynote address at the White Coat ceremony. What is the Rainbow Award? The Rainbow Award is an annual award bestowed upon a faculty physician selected by the medical student body. It is the most prestigious faculty teaching award at the KU School of Medicine. It is bestowed on only one individual each year. It acknowledges teaching physicians who demonstrate exemplary professionalism and excellence in the practice of medicine while imparting those characteristics to their students. In a few months from now, you will join the upper-level medical student to select the Rainbow Award winner for 2026. Please take that responsibility seriously. The principles and values enshrined in the oath of commitment that you will take today are very similar to the criteria that are used by the student body to select the Rainbow Award winner. The qualities and attributes recognized by the Rainbow Award, it's already been mentioned by my colleague Dean Bonamino. They include altruism, accountability, excellence, honor and integrity, and respect for patients, staff, and students. My colleague, Dr. Andrew Pirot, Associate Professor of Emergency Medicine, is the winner of the 2025 Rainbow Award. Dr. Pirot is an alumni. He earned both his bachelor's and medical degrees from the University of Kansas. Dr. Pirot exemplifies the high caliber of graduates trained at our institution. He exemplifies those very high standards that I alluded to a few moments ago. Dr. Pirot plays a key role across the continuum of our medical education program. As the Assistant Dean and Director of the Fitzsimmons Academic Society, one of the 6 societies on the Kansas City campus, he oversees the society's 4 learning groups, shepherding the students through all 4 years of medical school. Also, as an Associate Program Director of the Emergency Medicine Residency Program, he holds responsibilities with regard to program administration, recruitment of residents, curriculum development, and is also responsible for fostering a supportive learning environment. Dr. Pirot, as a physician who volunteers regularly at the JDoc Free Clinic, he supervises and teaches medical students, residents, and other healthcare volunteers in an ambulatory setting, providing care to uninsured and underinsured patients in our community. As a dedicated educator and an exemplary physician, he embodies the characteristics and the attributes that we strive to impart to all our medical students. He is an outstanding role model. Now it is my honor to present to you your keynote speaker, my colleague, Dr. Andrew Pirot.
To be introduced and praised by Dean Ojo is a humbling experience, everyone, so may you experience that someday. So I'd like to talk on purpose, but thanks for the opportunity to talk with you today, and thanks to Dean Ojo, the School of Medicine faculty, representatives, health system leaders. I'm excited and honored to be here. And thank you to you, our rising first-year medical students, for your devotion to this calling. You are medicine's future. This is not only about those here as individuals, but those here as one physician body. There are many reasons to walk this path, but I like to think there is a restlessness that brought each of you here. There is a basic need to help others, to extend ourselves to those suffering. Thank you for listening to that calling. And thank you to those here in support, friends, family, loved ones. You are deeply appreciated. And so, here at the beginning of your medical journey, and reflecting back to my own white coat ceremony 18 years ago, I'd like to tell you 3 stories and what I learned from them. Number 1, being a doctor is unlikely to be what you expect. During my intern year in Chicago, I cared for a young woman who suffered a terrible injury. While riding in a cab, she had taken off her seatbelt only for a moment. At that moment, the driver slammed on the brakes to avoid an accident. At that moment, the patient's head struck at an odd angle, immediately paralyzing her. During the course of her hospitalization, I had the opportunity to care for her in the intensive care unit. For weeks, I worked on her team, and during that time, we developed a friendship. We joked about the differences between Chicago, New York City, Kansas City. I defended my stance that KC was the greatest city on the planet. She dissented. Over time, as her condition worsened, I found myself angered and sad. How could this terrible thing happen to such a good person? Why could we not help her more? Where were the modern-day miracles in which I hoped to participate? Where was the justice in this terrible situation? Why were we physicians left so helpless? But then I realized, though I couldn't resolve the situation, I could still help. Could I cure her? No. Could I help her? Yes. This experience helped me start to understand being a doctor is rarely a home run experience. The physician's life is quite different from what you may now think. Medicine takes its own course. It is complex and flawed. It is an art that cannot solve all problems. Instead, medicine may be simply lessening suffering, or connecting with another human, or feeling your heart open and humbled. But as my physician eyes opened, so too did the opportunity to embrace something flawed and limited, but still great, noble, and meaningful. You will likely experience something similar in some way as an awakening, and I encourage you and empower you to buy in. Acknowledge the imperfection and yet the deep meaning of our practice. Number 2, when I was a new attending physician, I had the opportunity to care for a woman in the emergency department. She presented with vague symptoms, but she looked ill, and something about her made me very worried. I pursued an extensive workup and intervention, and many medical details later, she died. No clear cause. The family declined an autopsy. They seemed to lovingly and simply accept her passing. But I want to share with you, I did not simply accept her passing. I racked my brain. I reviewed her case obsessively. I talked to other clinicians. What did I do wrong? What did I do right? Why did she die? Why did she die so precipitously? To this day, I do not know, and it is very likely I will never know. There goes a pen. In contrast, later in my career, I cared for a patient with a severe infection. Their clinical status declined at startling speed. The patient needed a breathing tube, life-supporting medications, many interventions. I genuinely worried that she would suffer a horrific outcome or even die. But many medical details later and many ICU days later, my patient walked out of the hospital under her own power, unscathed and intact. Why? What did I do right? What did I do wrong? Why did she not die? To this day, I do not know. I will likely never know. These and many other experiences have helped me understand, rather than focus on outcomes, embrace your purpose. Outcomes will vary. At times, outcomes will perplex you, frustrate you, pleasantly surprise you. Pursuing perpetually positive outcomes and with those grading your value as a physician is a harrowing path. We should strive and hope for good outcomes, but understand some things are beyond our influence. Instead of focusing on outcomes, I encourage you to focus on purpose. Purpose creates a meaningful arc that you can follow throughout your entire career. This focus on purpose over outcome brings humility, centeredness, peace, and gratitude. Number 3, science brought each of us here, but I'd like to describe how service is a profoundly important part of our job. Realize that the rigors of our training can erode your ability to provide good service. I encourage you to fight back against that tendency. Humble and devoted service is a major aspect of this calling. At a challenging point in my residency training, when I was laid low by empathy fatigue, exhaustion, and bitterness, the clinical care I provided remained sound, but I did not provide good service. For example, after listening to some patients describing what was probably not the most urgent issue, I would say, okay, but what is your emergency? Not my best self. That low point gave way to a better self, one characterized and carried by gratitude, contentedness, and well-earned humility. Rather than that rude response, I now say, if you're worried, I'm worried. Perhaps a small point, but the difference in service and bedside manner and human connection cannot be overstated. We can apply the science perfectly, but if we fail to serve the person in front of us, then we fail our true calling. To illustrate this point, I'll share a story about my own family. When my daughter Lucy was 3 years old, she was playing outside and suffered a significant fall. Immediately, she grabbed her head, burst into tears. Every parent's experience here. I ran to her, did my best. She seemed okay. I was assessing her. It was like she looked okay. I hoped it was a close call. Shortly thereafter, however, she unexpectedly fell asleep, and I was getting nervous. I kept a close eye on her, but shortly after that, she started vomiting and continued vomiting. At that point, I was done. I got her in the car and moved to the KU emergency department. Let me share with you, in my own professional home, surrounded by my own partners, I was not myself. I wasn't a KU physician or an ER doc or a school of medicine teacher. I was a flustered, worried parent. For example, when asked my daughter's name and date of birth, I gave my own. My own staff gently redirected me. No, Dr. Perot, that's yours. What is her name and date of birth? And I was just sweating the whole time talking to them. We were treated with respect and intentional care. With one of my clinical partners, we discussed options. By that time, her mental status looked good, her vomiting had stopped, she started to perk up. We all knew the data, the scientific response, the academic answer was clear. It would have been extremely reasonable to simply observe and see how she did. But at that moment, I was not a physician. I was a scared parent. Ultimately, acknowledging the science and the very low likelihood she had suffered a critical injury, I still asked for a CT scan. And thankfully, the CT was normal, and she was fine. But after it all, I was glad we got the CT. What does this say about patient care? It articulates that science must work within service to humanity. The scientific answer is not always what is best for the person in front of you. Rather than argue a litany of literature or double down on your superior knowledge or justify your actions on evidence alone, focus on the needs of the person in front of you. I believe in this calling, and I believe in you. And I will never stop believing in the sacred nature of participating in this noble and burdensome and beautiful and heart-wrenching and life-altering thing that is being a doctor. I'm grateful to be a small part of it alongside you as we go forward together. Thanks to all here in body and all here in spirit. Congratulations to the KU School of Medicine class of 2029. Today marks the beginning of an incredible, impactful, and fulfilling journey. Today, we celebrate you. Thank you. It is now my honor to introduce our next speaker, an incredible person, leader, and doctor, the Dean of the KU School of Medicine, Salina Campus, Dr. Scott Owings.
Thank you, Dr. Crow. Good afternoon. Welcome, class of 2029. You're beginning an extraordinary journey, one that will challenge your mind, test your resilience, and most importantly, shape your character. Today, I want to speak with you a little bit about two foundational elements of our profession: professionalism and humanism. You're entering a field where people will trust you with their most vulnerable moments. Your knowledge and skills are important, but it's your professionalism and your humanism that will earn and keep their trust. Earlier this week, Dr. Mark Meyer presented on professional development. He spoke on professional identity formation and the multiple ways that professionalism is and will be shaped. But know that professionalism is a lifelong goal, an evolving standard that you'll work towards daily, that will never be completed or perfected. To help guide the responsibility of teaching professionalism, we often turn to the Physician Charter. Developed by the American Board of Internal Medicine, this document outlines the moral foundation of our profession, which is built on three core principles. Number one, the primacy of patient welfare. Put patients' interests and safety first, always. Number two, patient autonomy. Respect each patient's right to make the informed decisions about their care. They need to be involved. Social justice. Advocate for the fairness in healthcare access and eliminate inequity in care. Alongside professionalism stands humanism. That's the heartbeat of compassionate care. Humanism reminds us that medicine is more than science and systems. It is a deeply human experience. It asks us to see our patients not as cases, but as people with stories, families, and fears. It calls on us to listen with empathy, care without judgment, and to treat each person with dignity. I think that's good advice for all of us in life. Listen with empathy, care without judgment, and treat every person with dignity. Professionalism and humanism are interdependent. One gives you structure, the other gives you soul. Dr. Jordan Cohen states, humanism is the passion that drives professionalism. Professionalism also means caring for yourself, Burnout is very real. You cannot give to others what you do not have yourself. Be kind to your classmates. Be kind to yourself. This is a shared journey. Lift each other up. You will make mistakes, that's part of learning, but how you respond with humility, honesty, and responsibility will define you more than any exam score or any award. As you begin this chapter, let professionalism guide your actions, let humanism guide your heart. Let them evolve with you, let them challenge you, and let them define the kind of physician and person that you want to become. In closing, welcome class of 2029. We're proud of you, we're proud to have you here, and we look forward to walking beside you as you grow, not just into doctors, but into true professionals. Thank you. And I would like to now introduce Jeeth Joseph, MS4, to present the honor code.
Thank you, Dean Owings. Good afternoon to the incredible class of 2029. My name is Jeeth Joseph, and I have the privilege of speaking on behalf of the Honor Council. First and foremost, congratulations, you've made it. The road to this moment has been long, filled with studying, shadowing, volunteering, working, and waiting. But today, all that work has led to something truly special. You're beginning the journey of becoming a physician, and we are so proud to welcome you. This afternoon, I'd like to speak with you about two things: the white coat you will receive today, and the honor code you will sign immediately after. Both represent far more than symbolic moments. They reflect the core values of the profession you are entering. Over the next 4 years, your white coat will be a regular companion. In your first 2 years, you will wear it during standardized patient encounters and while volunteering at the JDoc Free Clinic, our student-run free clinic serving those in need. In your final 2 years, you will wear it during clinical rotations, caring for real patients across a wide range of specialties. At first, the white coat might feel more like a costume than a credential. You may wonder, do I really deserve to wear this yet? That is a common feeling, but let me reassure you, you do. This coat isn't a declaration of expertise. It is a sign of commitment, a commitment to growth, compassion, integrity, and responsibility. To patients, your white coat is a powerful symbol. It represents trust, something that is not given lightly, but must be earned daily. They will share their stories, their secrets, and their fears with you because they believe in the values your white coat stands for: duty, honor, compassion, and integrity. That brings me to the honor code. The Honor Council was created by students, for students, to promote academic integrity and trustworthy behavior within our community. Out of that effort came the Honor Code, a student-endorsed framework that outlines how future physicians must act ethically, equitably, and with the utmost respect for others. The code serves two purposes. First, it guides you in navigating moments of ethical uncertainty, offering clarity and principle. Second, it outlines the process followed if a student is reported to have violated that trust. But I say this with confidence. If you live by the values of the Honor Code, you will never have to worry about that second part. In a few moments, you will each sign the Honor Code book and officially receive your white coat. In that act, you're making a promise to your patients, your classmates, your institution, and yourself that you are worthy of this trust. Before I close, let me offer one final piece of advice. Let me be clear, the path ahead will not be easy. You will face academic pressure, moments of doubt, and days where imposter syndrome whispers a little too loudly. But remember, you are not alone. Lean on each other, lift one another up, ask for help, and offer help. Because the friendships and support systems you build here will carry you farther than any textbook ever could. So wear your white coats with pride, not because you have all the answers yet, but because you are committed to finding them with honesty, humility, and heart. Congratulations, class of 2029. Work hard, smile often, and above all, be kind. Thank you.
Thank you, Jeeth, and thank you, Dr. Owings. Students, this is the moment you all have been waiting for. Now, we invite you to come forward to receive your white coat, a symbol of your entry into medical school, the profession and journey ahead. Congratulations again to each and every one of you on this incredible accomplishment. This moment represents not only your academic achievements, but also your commitment to a life of service and care for our communities. To the families, friends, and loved ones joining us today, thank you for your support that you've given these students along the way. Your presence and belief in them have made a meaningful difference. To our faculty and staff and mentors, thank you for the guidance, wisdom, and care you provide for our students. You model what it means to be a physician, educator, and leader, and we are grateful for your impact. Taj Nehemiah Allen. Dallin Scott Armstrong. Nathaniel Leedwin Baldwin. Don't forget to tuck the thumbs. James Matthew Breen. Lauren Lee Cabrera. Kathleen McRae Coolidge. Victoria Farrington. Kian Edward Fogarty. Christopher Maurice Green. Kate Emily Howe. Leah Issa. Riley William Johnson. Richa Joshi. Celine Khalifa. Barry David Kohler. David Michael Lottewasser. Katie A. Loganbill. Aditi Moulay. Nicholas Tate Nordeman. Ram Sarup Parmar. Grace Marie Sheffrick. Kaya Paxson Scott. Addison Christine Stover. Millie Bipin Taliute. Victoria Jane Thomas. Xian Tian. Anjani Villandia. Austin Gregory Young. Lexi Jo Ziolo. Jessica Lee Binkley. Anna Elizabeth Borso Burns. Joshua Andrew Burton. Samuel Patrick Wing Butler. Brian Alexander Carrera. New Train Doe. Hannah Danielle Eckstein. Natalie Freed. Mary Catherine Mary Catherine Gallagher. Amy Manuela Camito Masafan. Ryan Patrick Kempker. Philip Kogan. Catherine Marie Matson. Sana Mohammed Nazir Mohammed. Allison Marie Makovic. Ryan Elizabeth Malloy. Fiona Ray Martin. Abby Louise Maurer. Clara Ferguson Mayfield. Sarvika Manikandran Nair. Samuel Louis Pankeratz. Ryan Joseph Pope. Zachary David Ritter. Rashita Roy. Nicholas William Schimmel. Evan Andrew Schroeder. Meadow Celeste Bliss Scott. Court William Shogren. Dorian Allen Vance. Kanwar Need Singh Warrior. Faris Mohammed Abadua. Miriam Alki. Arithi Lakshmi Aruna. Tyler Brown. Jordan Lynn Chambers. Chase Cote Kaufman. Caitlin Adams Costner. Maya Wessel Daly. Delaney Jane Fields. Rachel Ann Glosser. Sophia Gui Ling Hill. Madhura Linakan. McKenna Don Mayhew. James Parker McKinley. Caitlin Sue McLean. Easton Lake Mickelson. Kayla Nguyen. Jane Marie Olgen. Gavin Michael Peterson. Seth West Rather. Brett Kenneth Reese. Alessandra Pauline Rubel. Nicole Schottler. Karina Alexandra Semenoff. Alexander Solis. Kelsey Ann Walls. Cassandra Q. Wu. Philip Lee Zhuang. Kendall Nicole Barnes. Fadihi Taimeh Fajarou. Ria Desi. Brittany Doan. Natalie Elizabeth Duncan. Jesus Danielle Gonzalez Morales. John Henry Newman Heath. Tanushri Uday Kumar Jodohav. Allie Marie Jensen. Christina Lincoln. Sean Patrick Maddock. Paige Renee Moorfield. Norman Seiji Morikawa. Maggie Rose Morrison. Haley Elizabeth Nielsen. Emily Paqueta. Daniel Hanyan Park. Julian Olivian Faye Fon Savath. Tyler Adam Ray. Elisa Rouse Salcido. Caroline Rose Satsky. Emily Ann Schulte. Rosetta Myrella Spratt. Jacob Vern Tanner. Shannon Thomas. Aditi Mani Varghese. Olivia Ann Warren. Ryan Joshua Wessels. Lainey Whitehill. Alexander Frank Wise. Maya Angel Bishop. Madison Bliss. Madeline Grace Bowman. Claire Elizabeth Rocksterman. Trey Easton Charbonneau. Garrett Ross Clendenning. Abigail Grace Hip. Grace Phawangthao Nguyen. Joshua Michael Kennel. Carrie Michelle Lease. Matthew Taylor Marks. Divya Lakshmi Natisan. Ming Lida Nguyen. Mi Nguyen. Elizabeth Ann Niederty. Mary Fun. Austin Adam Richards. Kyler Ryan Simrid. Michaela Elaine Stafford. Amanda Lee Stadler. Nathan Ta. Sarah Marie Ternes. Bao Nu Nakto. Sarah Rose Vasic. Chase Jacob Weeb. Richard Joseph Wolf. Jacob Allen Wolf. Jonah Patrick Walters. Tyler Patrick Breeding. Rachel Marie Chatfield. Dylan Douglas Cole. Daniel Willard Ewing. Alexandra Rose Geddes. Eden Lynn Marsall. Amaya Svenblad. Aurora Cassiopa Zwilling. Sterling Gabriel Anderson. Levi Kent Arnold. Nicole Marie Bledsoe. New E.T. Bowie. Chase Lee Bunton. Alan Yuanghong Chu. Grace Elizabeth Davis. Alan Dong. Ashley Kaylee Henry. Joshi Lakshmi Kolarikyo. Samuel Francis Crotterville. Brian Lin Liu. Mercedes Marie Madison. Monica Marney. Colby Ethan MacArthur. James Robert McFarland. Lillian Abigail Morrison. Ty Nicholas Murray. Malar Mathutu Kumar. It's who? Joseph Poggi. Hannah Rye. Catherine Ann Sorothaga. Ava Steckschulte. Gracie Ellen Thomas. Mia Dorothy Cieto Thomas. John Tran. Alexis Nicole Webb. Eleanor Vivian Windrum. Anya Azad. Trevor William Bell. Eleanor Bortnick. Joseph Chung. Claire Alexandra Conover. Alondra Guadalupe Garcia Abrielo. Ryan Edward Gerity. Madeline Grace Hodes. Mason James Hubner. Abigail Marie Judd. Madeline Lauren Kang. Ikjadaru Kaur. Madeline Marie Kingsley. Seth Crable. Paul John Cook. Joshua McGee. Yasmin Lorena Mendez DeAndre. Joshua Samuel Mohes. Emma Jo Nelson. Pheelong Ha Nguyen. Eustace Uzoma Okawanawe. Craig Joseph Ollendick. Anaya Parikh. Sarah Lynn Petropoulos. Fatima Mubashir Kadarishi. Megan Rishko. Abigail Rose Shekel. Alyssa Ann Scott. Colby Shea. Aditi Tripathi. Benjamin Wiedemann. Talia Caitlin Anastasia Powers. Again, congratulations to each and every one of you. It is now my pleasure to welcome Dr. Laura Tapp-Hattie, Dean of the KU School of Medicine, Wichita campus, to lead us in the oath of commitment.
Students, please stand and recite with me the oath of commitment located on the last page of today's program. As I begin my training as a physician at the University of Kansas School of Medicine, I promise to uphold the trust and respect of my teachers and return them in kind, for only mutual trust and respect make it possible to pass on the skills required of a physician. I will accept the responsibility for those duties for which I feel prepared. I will wait when I am not prepared, and I will seek the experience that I need to prepare myself. I will strive to preserve the dignity, the humanity, and the privacy of each of my patients. And through my openness and kindness, I will seek to earn their trust and respect. I will treat my patients and colleagues as my fellow beings without discriminating against them for their differences. I will value the knowledge and the wisdom of the physicians who have preceded me. I will add to this legacy what I am able, and I will pass on to those who will come after me. As my skills and my knowledge grow, so too will my awareness of error and ignorance. I will strive to recognize and understand my own weaknesses, and I promise never to put an end to my studying and learning, that I might improve myself every day of my practice in all the years to come. Thank you, students. You may be seated. It is my great honor to now introduce the Executive Vice Chancellor of the University of Kansas Medical Center, Dr. Steven Stites.
Y'all look good in that white coat. I've got some remarks, and then I have a story. and then I have to run and take care of a patient. So I apologize when I head out up front, but I have a patient waiting. So, first of all, let me add my congratulations at achieving this milestone in your career. I know you've had to work hard to achieve the goal of being accepted to medical school. I assure you that the hard part has truly just begun. It's been gratifying and uplifting and inspirational, though, to watch you all walk across that stage and know that about 40, some years ago, I was doing the same darn thing. You'll be bound by the same professional commitments that bounded all of us on this stage, by physicians through a march of time. Duty, honor, respect, compassion. I add grace to that, and it should drive all physicians. As others have mentioned, you'll be fortunate to be one of the finest medical schools in this country. We have a tremendous faculty, and they will do everything to help prepare you for medicine. But nothing that we do is as good as what you will do. Because the greatest physicians are not found in a medical school class. They're found in the rooms with the patients, offering their heart and their soul to help take care of them. Many years ago, I stole some rules from the book, The House of God. It's an old book now. I'm not quite as old as that book. But I adapted those, and I've used them a lot. They started when I'm a pulmonary critical care doc, and so I used them a lot as an ICU physician when I set the learning requirements for every rotation when the students started with me. The first rule is this: save the patient. It doesn't matter what area of medicine you work in, whether you're a bedside ICU physician, you're the radiologist reading the film, the pathologist reading the test result, save the patient. Sometimes saving a patient means helping them die. Many times it means just putting your heart and soul into their care so that they find hope even in their darkest hour. Do the right thing. Treat your patients and each other and your team, because medicine is a team sport, with grace, humility, and respect. If you do that, it opens up so many doors and so much joy. But if you act like I'm the doctor and you approach medicine as an arrogant profession, you'll stumble. Your patients will suffer. Number 3, be the bridge. You know, our society's a little divided right now. Don't play that card. Lean in to working with others from any and all backgrounds. It takes all of us to do a great job of taking care of patients. Be the bridge. Number 4, ask questions, seek answers, and do it forever in your life. Every day, there's a patient, I don't understand what happened. I have a patient this afternoon I have to go back to. I'm not sure what's going on. The answer is, you have to be curious. What's that line from Ted Lasso? Be curious, not judgmental. Ask questions, seek answers. And number 5, those who laugh last. Because there's joy in medicine. Here's a story. It's about this stethoscope. I've had this same stethoscope since my first year of medical school, when we got our first, back then we had a medical bag. I don't know if they do that anymore, but we had a medical bag. And this was a stethoscope I got. Now it's got a different, it's a pretty cool stethoscope. This was the hot thing back then. 2 tubes, one for each ear. That was pretty special until you figured out the tubes kind of banged each other and then they sort of rattled around. You heard that sometimes, or they may have melted in the car. But this old Hewlett-Packard stethoscope has been with me for 43 years. It has had new tubes. This head, these earpieces, they've been with thousands of patients. I have stories to tell. I think I had this stethoscope before I had my first date with one of my medical school classmates, Sandra Stell, who's been my wife of 38 years. Stethoscope's been around for a while. It was with me when I graduated. It was with me when I was a second-year resident. I was proud. I was tired. We worked a lot of hours. I was sitting in the back of an office, and one of my attendings came back and sat down next to me, and he said, "You know something, Stites? I don't think you're grateful enough." I looked at him like, "I'm exhausted enough. Why? What's wrong? What did I do here?" I was in a clinic, had been talking about a patient who was struggling a little bit, and he was right. He was right. It took me a while to realize how right he was. This stethoscope was with me in 1990 when I started my fellowship at the University of Kansas in the midst of the greatest public health crisis we've ever had. It was not COVID, it's HIV. Half of our medicine admissions had AIDS, and 85% of them died on that admission. The stethoscope was with me in 1995 when a pediatrician at KU named Joseph Canarak talked to our division director, Sue Pingleton, the first woman chair of the Department of Medicine, and said, "I need some help. These cystic fibrosis patients, they're starting to live a little longer." And she looked at me and said, "Stites, you're the CF doctor, go work." "Yes, ma'am." This stethoscope has been with me through so many times. I watched my brother-in-law die of HIV when physicians refused to take care of him because they didn't endorse the lifestyle and they wouldn't treat him. That is not okay. The stethoscope was also with me when HIV became a treatable disease. In 2018, this stethoscope was with me when Trikafta came out, and patients in CF who only had a life expectancy of 30 years suddenly had a normal life expectancy. I'm grateful to have had this stethoscope. I take it in a lot of places. I'm grateful for a career in medicine. You know, there are jobs, there's occupations, there's professions, there's callings, and then there's medicine. Because every day, you have the ability to help change a life through hope, through diagnosis, through healing, through touch, through being a physician. I think it is the greatest job ever. And I believe that to my core. Some people, they say, "Would you do something different if you had to do it all over again?" No. I wouldn't change a thing. Because I'm grateful. I'm grateful to be here with you. I'm grateful to go back and take care of a patient. I'm grateful when I get to walk into KU every day. I hope as you finish your career, heck, as you finish medical school, why, you get through medical school, I hope that those 5 rules stay with you. There will be a test you can't leave until you miss your first test of medical school to see if you can recite them. I hope that you're as grateful as I am for having felt like you just got to do the best thing ever. And you've been blessed to do it with a great partner, with a great team, in a great place, with great patience, and that you do it with a great heart. So congratulations, you look good. Now, go do good and be grateful. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Stites. In closing, I want to acknowledge and thank Dean Alora Thomas and the Office of Admissions for presenting today's ceremony and assembling this year's class. I also want to thank members of the Admissions Committee for their dedication and thoughtful work over many months. Students, I congratulate and welcome you as the newest members of the School of Medicine, the class of 2029. Thank you for your excellent participation in orientation activities this week. Today marks the start of an amazing journey on your path to becoming a physician and medical professional. Each of you have worked diligently to reach this point and are well poised to formally begin your study and training in the medical profession. We know you will take full advantage of this opportunity. Remember to take time to enjoy the journey and to hold precious the experiences that await each and every one of you. On behalf of the School of Medicine, we wish each of you great success and prosperity throughout your time in medical school and your careers. Enjoy today and your weekend. Classes commence Monday at 9 a.m. Audience and platform members, please stand and remain in place until the students have recessed. Students, please prepare to recess out to the front lawn. Your family and friends will join you there. This concludes our event. Thank you for attending the White Coat Ceremony.
Nassau's gone funky. Nassau's gone soul. We've got a doggone beat now. We're gonna call our very own. Nassau Rock and Nassau Road. Nassau's got a whole lot of soul. Feel alright. Mini skirts, maxi skirts, and afro hairdo. People doing their own thing and don't care about me or you. Nassau's gone funky. Nassau's got soul now. Oh yeah. And we got a doggone beat now. We're gonna take care of business to you. Listen to the drummer play his beat. Listen to the bass man go get that same groove. Listen to the guitar give that soul some tune. Come on, girl, bring it on home to you. Oh yeah. Listen, listen good. New York, you know, has got a whole lot of soul. Good God. London town is too doggone cold. Yeah. Nassau got sunshine, and this you all know. Yeah. But we've gone funky, and we got some soul too. All right. Funky Nassau, funky Nassau, funky Nassau, funky Nassau.